I teach audio video production and was able to go to this art class and take my laptop with me and then also to have a DSLR with me. And what I ended up doing was projecting video on the screen and then holding up student art that was around the classroom and basically taking a photo of me holding that piece of art with a projected image hitting the piece of paper. So here we can see the very analog drip of the watercolor here, and then we can see the crosshatch of the digital image, and the pixels makes for a pretty neat contrast. It was just kind of haphazard that this happened. Some of the process is absolutely useless, like this here, so it's just completely covering the face and meaningless in terms of making a good image. But there was a couple that turned out absolutely fantastic. This is by far my favorite from the process. And I was holding, it was a Canon T5i that I was holding in my hand. So this image is probably the piece of paper. The painting was maybe, I don't know, 12 inches tall, 8 inches wide. You can see the hallway of the classroom and really like the way that turned out. So I was holding the camera in my hand. And in some of these, I was also holding the painting in my hand as well. And you can see my finger in some of these. Here's another one that came out okay. But again, in terms of slowing down, changing the positioning, and I wasn't really pausing the image. This is while the video was playing. So I didn't really get the chance to pause it to be intentional in creating something, but was able to just carry on and take lots of images. What this is right here is from a classroom, has a poster that says responsibility. So here we see being trusted with important jobs, and you have the flowers, and you have my hand as well right there. And look at a couple more of these and see what else we have. This recording is just made with QuickTime Player, and QuickTime Player, as people know, they can play media with it, but also has this nice screen capture feature. So here's still life with the fruit, the drink over here, but then it is the parking lot is in that image as well. So a couple different ways of showing things. Here's another one. This one was actually a close-up of somebody holding a cell phone that I took when I was subbing a Spanish class back in February. And you can really see my arm and my watch holding out here. But what this is a hand, and you can hardly see. This is part of the cell phone right here. This is part of the phone, but it, it's kind of hard to tell exactly what that is. But when I was in that Spanish class, I had a camera with me and basically was going to promote the career and technical education program, talk about what I do, talk about what the opportunities are in my classroom. And a student got inspired to take little strips of tape and write things on it that he thought described people. And he handed me this one. I stuck it on my face, took a photo, took photos of some of the other students with these different titles. And we went throughout the rest of the day wearing them on our face, which was kind of a weird thing, but kind of something cool to be a part of and do, and why not? This is some Clash Royale strategy I have on YouTube, and here's the still life again with the sandia over here, so we see the watermelon. And then this last one comes from a pep rally that I shot on an iPhone 6 at a pep rally a while back. So this is the color guard, and then we have last shot here is the cheerleaders. So you can find more on SoundCloud, Mustang Media Network, mustangmedianetwork.com. We also have a lot of student work on Vimeo as well. Thanks for taking a look.